Hello, this is Sparks Prime, and today on a very special Kaiju Thursday countdown, we're gonna update my Godzilla movie list. Since it's been a day before yesterday, since Godzilla's birthday on Tuesday. Yeah, last month and the last 3 days I've been watching all the entire Godzilla franchise all the way. And sorry about that little bit. And there's a little bit more stuff over around. But anyway, I know that Godzilla haven't been on Kaiju Thursday yet. That's because we're gonna save him for later. Much later. By much later, I mean you have to wait until 2024 if you want to see Godzilla movies. See me reviewed Godzilla himself. But anyway, let's start off with the countdown. Again, I have updated the list because the last time I did a video on this list because I haven't seen 4 Godzilla movies at the time. Those were Shin Godzilla and the Godzilla Earth trilogy. You can probably explain why I said that. Because Godzilla vs. Kong was coming, so I had to do those first 4 King Kong movies. Then it got delayed to this month, but it got delayed yet again into next for 6 months. So yeah. If you want to know what my top 8 King Kong movies were, you have to wait until March. Wait until April. Wait until late May, I believe. But as all that gribbly stuff away, let's start off the countdown with number 35. Godzilla the Planet Eater. As you wondering why Godzilla the Planet Eater is on the bottom, let's say I don't care for it. For me, someone who has very instant things deal with it, this movie makes it so weird. Since you introduce Ghidorah, instead of him being a terrifying nightmare of chaos and destruction, he's just a translucent spaghetti monster. Yeah, as this is meant to be the conclusion to the Godzilla Earth trilogy, making your main villain a god-like spaghetti monster is really weird. Matter of fact, Mothra appears in a cameo. Okay. And it keeps on talking. It's talking that and that and that. And yeah. Yeah. Okay, number 34 is Godzilla, City of the Edge of Battle, or I like to call it boring. First up, you turn Mechagodzilla, this awesome robot who can destroy one-hand slices, who can destroy Godzilla wherever he can, and turn him into a Tyron version of Cryptotron. Again, the metal is basically permadermis. You introduce monstrous people to the series, and we're supposedly the characters are boring, the entire thing is boring, and everything else is boring. Yeah. Okay, now on to number 33. That is Godzilla 1998. Hey! It actually became the third worst movie for once. Yep. Yeah. Okay. And now for a nice commercial break. Sorry about that commercial break. But yeah, we are. Yeah, of course, Godzilla 1998. It was very different. But hey, however, I did change one thing. I changed the era, so this technically is a Hollywood movie. Nothing to do with MonsterVerse or the other eras. So it's still technically under the Heisei era, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, number 32. Godzilla, Planet of the Monsters. This one is the decent one of the Godzilla Earth trilogy. Decent because you see how the humans deal with. You got monsters appearing in a cameo, and I know there's monsters that some of them I have already reviewed their movies, like Dogora, Doron, and even Arga makes his appearance. Arga and Curtis make appearances. But they have focused on Godzilla, and they call Godzilla the B word. Call him a. They keep. Again, the humans, the Xenians, and the dark, and the very muscular simians are really. That's what I'm calling the Exif and the Brazil. There. Yeah. And it's interesting. What happened to the planet? Yeah, but yeah, it's still boring, but yeah. At number 31, All Monsters Attack. Ooh! That movie is the 5th worst Godzilla movie. Guess Godzilla Earth Trilogy really boasted it out from this movie. Matter of fact, Gaber's gonna appear in the upcoming Godzilla SP Singapore animated cartoon. Anime for Netflix. Hopefully that one will be really good. But hey, this movie, yeah. Godzilla 98 and this movie, I have zero changes of thinking about these movies. But hey, it's a list. What do you expect? And as I go up the list, okay, number 30, Godzilla vs. Hedorah. Still rare. Okay, number 29, Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. Okay, it's still there. Even the black hole is still there. Okay, Godzilla versus Space Godzilla for number 28. I saw the Japanese version. Oh, the Japanese version's way better than the dub. Yeah. Same thing with number 27. Godzilla versus Mothra, which you were like, what? Let me explain. This movie and its predecessor, I swapped them because for reason the Japanese version makes things a little bit better. Again, really better. But anyway, number 26 is Ebra Horror Deep. Why Godzilla still acted like Kong? Number 25, Godzilla Raise Again. Okay, SS Monster Arts. Go make the 55 Godzilla and Garrus. Since NECA lost the license, so I don't want Playmates to make it. Sorry. Anyway, number 24, Godzilla vs. Megalod. That is gonna be in Singapore too. Number 23 is Son of Godzilla. Still cool, great movie. Number 22 is Invasion of the Astro Monster. Godzilla Dance out of 10. Number 21 is Destroy Monsters. Yep. That movie still has that. Number 20 is Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. Still there. And here is number 19, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, because the Japanese version actually works the movie out. Again, pretty cool. I agree. Number 18 is Godzilla Tokyo Express. Still a boring movie. Number 17 is Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Jazz music out of 10. By the way, yeah. Number 16 is Mothra vs. Godzilla, because the Japanese version has an extra scene that the American version don't have, because the American version has American actors shooting at Godzilla. Yeah. Okay, number 15, Godzilla Final Wars. Still epic. Still balls to the wall action epic movie. Number 14 is King Kong vs. Godzilla. The Japanese version is really... At least I can finally watch a movie, the Japanese version, that ain't chipmunk styling having light glares. But anyway, number 13 is Terror Mechagodzilla, the Japanese version, complete with its unnecessary singing, but I'm not gonna say that. Number 12 is Godzilla vs. Violante, and all its 80s goodness. Number 11 is Godzilla vs. Gigan. You probably wonder why Godzilla vs. Gigan is number 11 instead of what it was. Let's say a certain sad music. Let's say a certain somebody. A movie that has sad tones. Be it. And that leads to the top 10. Okay. Number 10 is Godzilla Against Mechagodzilla, still epic. Number 9 is Godzilla 2000 Millennium. As you people wondering why this one's number 9 instead of it was number 3, that reason is coming up. so I watched the Japanese version. And you know what? The dub is still good. Japanese version has different scenes. And it's boring. There's no music. At least the ending has no Rodan theme. For some weird reason. But anyway, yeah. Number 8 is Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. Japanese version is okay. Is pretty good. Number 7 is Return of Godzilla. And its Cold War goodness. Number 6 is Godzilla 2014. Yep. Still pretty good. Number 5 is Godzilla King of Monsters. Still good. Number 4 is Godzilla Mothra King Ghidorah Giant Monsters Auto Attack and all of its other versions. Matter of fact, the version the Blu-ray I got has changed some scene, add additional changes to the what they're actually saying. But anyway, and here's number 3, Shin Godzilla. This is so great. So great. I don't understand why people don't understand. I don't understand why people hated it, but I like it. It's very political. It's very seriously political. This is really interesting for a Godzilla movie. Matter of fact, first time I watched it during a watch-along. If you want to know what I think about all these Godzilla movies, you can check out that watch-along, all that watch-alongs I was poured on over at the Mr. Robinson YouTube channel. But this is so great. Because Godzilla went from a little creature to he's evolving every time. And yeah, you see how politics do and all that. And you see why this movie won a Japanese Academy Award. Yeah, that is interesting. But anyway, number 2 is Godzilla vs. Destroyer, Japanese version. Let's say, I try to say back in the previous video I made, this is still a perfect full circle of the original movie, which is still number 1. You can't top the original. But yeah, that is the update. You see? Yep, the Godzilla Earth trilogy is at the bottom because since I am not a huge anime fan like some others, it's pretty good, but it's not very good. It's boring. But yeah, well, probably I'm gonna explain it more when I actually got to review it. Shin Godzilla is really nice. Yeah. Yeah. That is all of it. That's all of it. But anyway, this is pretty much it. So yeah. Yeah. Tune in next week when I'm gonna talk about my top 12 Gamma movies. Oh, I knew I pulled something like that. I'm pulling your legs. I put Gamma on it. But anyway, this preference, go to 10.